Why do I stand versus kneeling? And I just want to give you guys some clarity on that so that you guys can kind of get what's going on in the brain. Uh, so when you look at people working out, and you can see that when you get fatigued, especially around in the third and fourth set of your exercise, you can tend to use a little more legs unintentionally, but your body's going to do what we call kipping to compensate for you doing that curl, for example. You're doing that curl, first and second set is okay. The third and fourth, especially the fourth, you're going to feel way more fatigue. You're going to feel it burning. You're going to feel like stopping. And as you start getting closer to the end of that rep, you realize you're starting to do this movement, right? If you take a look at when I kneel down, I am not going to compensate for anything. I just can't. There's no kipping. There's no forward momentum. I can't create any. So I'm going to really focus just on that bicep muscle to do the bulk of the work, which is the muscle I'm focusing on. Also, take a look at my curl. I'm not just focusing on the bicep. When I extend, I'm also getting a little bit of the tricep involvement because I want to work the entire arm and I want everything out of this exercise. This is just one of many examples of what you're looking for when you're doing a curl. Just because I'm working on the bicep doesn't mean I can't do that extra little bit or put in that extra effort to go through the full range of motion so I can capture a little bit of that tricep involvement, which goes a long way over a long period of time. All right, so let's talk about when I'm standing. My muscle, my bicep, is already pre-exhausted. I made sure to do a few sets before I began. And if you look, to get the extra, I'm gonna push past my boundary, but that's gonna be with some help from my legs. Oh gosh. So it's important that we focus everything we do, we focus on the muscle. And that's where the mind to muscle connection comes in. I can't stop bringing that up because once I learned that, that's when I begin to see more results in a shorter period of time. When we're doing the exercise, it doesn't matter about the weight. It's about, of course, the weight matters, but it doesn't matter about you going crazily heavy. If you have a moderate weight and you can connect that mind to muscle and actually contract with it, you're visualizing your muscle contracting the mind, you see it contracting. Those things are all small tips that will help you in the long run because you're going to do a small amount over a long period of time. It's not a race. It's not a race. All right? It's about you getting it right, building that muscle properly, and looking the best you can in the gym and performing. Hope this helps.